Dorothy Day was realizing that there was a whole subgroup in the world that were homeless, were oppressed, were poor, and she wanted to do something about it. And we wanted to do something about it also, because we were becoming more and more aware of this, I would call it a subclass at that time, of the poor and the oppressed.
Quando eu comecei a realmente trabalhar na prática com o povo lá nos Estados Unidos, lá com o povo migrante mexicano, eu trabalhei bastante anos. E quando eu cheguei aqui no Brasil, eu tinha um desejo, mais uma vez, de trabalhar nesse mesmo sentido, trabalhar com o povo que tinha a mão na terra e ajudar este povo a trabalhar a terra para que a terra produza a vida sustentável para que eles não tenham que ficar migrando, para que eles tenham uma vida mais estável, que dá permanência e dá dignidade, para que seu trabalho traz fruto suficiente para ter uma vida boa.
When Sister Dorothy went from Chicago to Phoenix, Arizona, she worked with the migrant workers. And it was there that it deepened her desire to work with the poor and the oppressed. One of her students tells the story of her going into one of the camps, and as she was under the tree, they were sitting under a tree teaching the children, and a small plane flew over to dust the crops with pesticides. And Dorothy yelled out, "Run, run," because she knew that these pesticides had been causing all kinds of health problems and physical problems. And when she yelled out, "Run, run," the sisters ran, the students ran, but the people that were picking the crops kept on picking the crops. And she realized that they couldn't leave their work, and they couldn't run to safety, or they would have lost their jobs. And she became very angry. The student said she cried, and she was so angry. And it was experiences such as these that convinced her more and more that she needed to work with the poorest.
She loved those people. She just loved the farm workers, the Mexican farm workers, and their families. They were such loving people, and they were so close to the soil. Their lives were so, in a sense, the poverty was so tragic and the injustice. At the same time, she wanted to help them, and she found among them that wonderful spirit of faith and the ability to live and to believe in spite of all the hardships that the people had. So when she went to Brazil, she found herself in a situation where she was working again with farm workers and their families.
We went down on the same plane. We studied in Petropolis at Senfi, and we went then up to Coroatá, Maranhão, where we worked together for 8 years until she moved up into the Amazon area.
Quando nós saímos, que eu saí junto com ela do Maranhão, viemos para o Pará por quê? Porque a Transamazônica tinha aberto e muitos dos maranhenses vinham para cá, para o Pará. Então a Dorothy sempre pioneira, essa é a característica dela também, sempre na frente, sabe? Ela disse, olha, Rebeca, o povo está indo, embora nós também atrás deles.